All right. So go ahead, take a moment, read number 8. See, a lot of you think math has nothing to do with reading, but in fact, it's 90% of reading. So go ahead, read number 8. Let me know when you're done reading. Let me know when you're done reading. Yes, sir. You done reading? I see a couple people still reading it. See, a lot of the times we like to skip questions that involve reading because we think it's math and we shouldn't have to read. Don't work like that. All right, from a show of hands, who read the passage? Who read it? Good. Who comprehends it? See, that's the big part. All right, reading plus comprehension. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. It says the theater charges X amount for adults and Y amount for children. For adult tickets and 3 child tickets cost $156. 3 adult tickets and 4 child tickets cost $145. Write and solve a system of equation to find the adult and child ticket. All right, so now we're looking for the price of the adult and the price of the child ticket. All right. Okay, cool. So right now it's telling us that the X variable will represent what? Adults. According to the content, the X variable will represent adults. Cool. All right, and the Y variable is going to represent what? The child. Good. All right, so now, according to the content, we have to be able to create a linear equation from the reading. All right, so I'm looking at 4 adult tickets and 3 child tickets cost $156. How do I write that as a linear equation? We know adults represents our X value, and how many adults do we have?
4.
4. So I'm going to write 4 what? 4X is correct. Plus what? 3 what? 3Y. Y stands for children. Correct. Equals what? Hold on. The first linear equation is 156. All right. Now let's create our second linear equation. How many adults for the second linear equation? The second one says 3 adult tickets. All right. Right here. Second one says 3. Wait, right here. 3 adult tickets. All right. Do we see that? 3 adult tickets. So we have to switch it up. 3X plus what? 4Y equals what? 145 is correct. Now that we have both of our linear equations set up, we're now looking at what is called a system. Okay? In order to solve the system, we need to eliminate one of our variables. Are we going to eliminate our Y variable? Or are we going to eliminate our X variable? Sure. Now, the way to eliminate your variables is by creating or manipulating inverse pairs. Examples of inverse pairs. We have negative 5x. Inverse pair of that is positive 5x. Because they would cancel out. If we have x, what's the inverse pair of x? Negative x. Because they would cancel out. Alright. What's the inverse pair of 2x? Positive 2x, because they would cancel out. Now, let's say we have 3y and 2y. Are we looking at inverse pairs? No. But if I multiply the top by 2 and multiply the bottom by negative 3, take a look at what happens. 2 times 3 is what? 6y. And negative 3 times 2 is what? Negative 6. Take a look at what I just did. I manipulated both expressions to create what? Inverse pairs. And now that would cancel out. Are you with me? All right. So now, looking at the system, we want to manipulate our x variable so that we can create an inverse pair. What should we multiply the top by versus the bottom in order to create an inverse pair? All right, so we're going to multiply the top by 3. And what are we multiplying the bottom by? Say that again. Negative 4, because one has to be a negative. Negative 4 is correct.
Can you do the other one?
Absolutely.
Can you put 3 as negative?
Yes. That's how math works. Absolutely. All right, now we're going to use our distribution property and create a new system. All right. I advise you to use calculators if you're not good with the in brain. All right. So 3 times 4. Good. 12x plus 3 times 3. Huh?
3 times 3? Oh, no.
There we go. 9y. Okay, 3 times 156. For what? 468. There we go. Now let's do the bottom. Negative 4 times 3x. Negative 12x. Negative 4 plus 4y. There we go. Wait a minute.
You said plus.
Man, look. I know what I said. Negative 4 times
16.
positive 4. All right? Negative 16y equals negative 4. What is it, sir? Negative 580 is correct. Now, do we have an inverse pair?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and cancel it out. Now let's combine our like terms. What does that become? What's the outcome? Negative what? Oh, so close. If you have $9 but you owe me $16, after you give me what you have, how much do you still owe? There we go. Negative 7y is correct. All right. Once again, you have your light bill. This is a crazy light bill. Your light bill is $580, but you only have $468. So how much do you owe your light bill? 112 is correct. Negative 112. Now what's our next move? Divide by what? Divide by negative 7 on both sides. That is going to cancel out, leaving us with y equals what? $16 is correct. But what does this represent? According to the content, y equals 16. What does y equals 16 represent according to the content?
Child ticket.
The child ticket. What? What about the child ticket? There we go. The cost of the child's ticket. All right, good. Now that we know the price of the child's ticket, we can go back and do everything again and cancel out